Until recently, my lemon tree produced very little fruit, but this year it's covered in lemons, and success is mainly down to this vegetable peeler.
Despite all the lemons, this tree actually has a few issues, including gall wasp, scale, aphids, and this guy. There is a big neglected lemon tree just over the back fence, and it's full of problems too. Thankfully, my new neighbours are working on that, so now mine has a fighting chance. The first thing I need to do is remove a lot of the leaves, as well as any branches in the middle. Opening up the inside like a vase means plenty of airflow and sunlight, and fewer places for bugs to hide. It also allows you to see and deal with any issues more easily, like the scale here. I don't want to prune this branch because it has flowers and is in a good position. Without the leaves, the scale are no longer protected. I've also mixed up this concoction of chili and garlic oil with some detergent and water, which I'm painting directly on them. While it won't kill them, it is very unpleasant, and right now they're really questioning if this is the right home for them. This approach, rather than using pesticides, allows beneficial insects, birds, and other organisms to help control pests naturally, which is a much better long-term strategy. I also painted my concoction around the base of the tree to discourage ants. Ants actually farm the scale for the sweet honeydew they excrete, leading to that black soot you often see with scale insect. In just over a week, the scale's gone. The black soot took a little bit longer, but with the sun, the wind, and the rain now able to reach these branches, it is almost totally cleared up. Aphids and caterpillars are best cleared up by pruning off the affected leaves, and taking off any other misshapen or deformed leaves, as these tend to become home for pests too. Gall wasp, which lays its eggs directly into the branches, causing this swelling, is a big problem for citrus here in Australia. You can prune it, but what if it's a fruit-bearing branch or a major stem that you want to keep? This is where the vegetable peeler comes in. Rather than prune the branch, simply peel strips off the affected area. This exposes the larva holes, killing the larvae inside. Make sure you don't strip the branch all the way around though, because some bark and cambium is required to keep the branch from dying, but you would be surprised how much you can strip back. If you can get to it earlier, like here, it's really easy. In some spots you may need to use a knife, but the vegetable peeler is by far the safest option. The great thing about this method is that the branch can live on and continue to produce lemons for years without sacrificing any valuable growth. With the tree now open to light and air, the fruit can ripen easily and the bugs will really think twice about making a home here. Remember, citrus and fruit trees in general can take really hard pruning. Just make sure you're pruning the right branches. I always try to open up the middle of a tree to let the light and air in, because it not only helps your fruit ripen, but it makes the tree much less attractive to pests.